Alrighty, hello and welcome back to this terrible shit. I'm your host, Snoop Doggy Dost. I don't know what that means. Something about Jeff Probst. I don't know. I think that's the Survivor dude, isn't it? Anyway, got little shits ready to get fetid. The plan for today is probably to go mine a little bit so we can actually make some diamond tools. And other than that, I really have no idea. Oh, there we go. I don't know. We worked a lot on this stuff yesterday. Oh god, I hate that tree every time I look at it. We gotta fix that. But yeah, we worked a lot on the forest yesterday. Some of these trees will of course be removed, maybe replanted, reshaped. Is that new? You see that like orange tin? What the fuck? Whatever. Like I was saying, a lot of these might be removed, replanted. I actually really like that this is going to be right in the way of the path, so it gives me a reason to like divert and maybe draw your attention here. Then again, the goal is actually going to be to basically have this roofed in. Let me just tell you about the vision before I actually move on. So pretty much all of it's going to be underleafs with the occasional see-through, and of course the occasional like massive ones like this, or honestly even a few that size. Like I might even just disassemble this but like leave it up mostly and like restructure it. You know, we'll have a few of these, we'll have like a few open areas, but the point is to make it look like a lush forest. So pretty much all of it I would like to be probably connected, if not like almost like this, where there's like a few spots here and there, just to, you know, give a vision. That's my idea. That's a massive undertaking, by the way, because we're on what, like our second custom tree, and well, I guess that's a custom tree, and the one over there is too. But our like second larger custom tree, and our first really large one, and that's not even going to be the biggest likely. I hope I can get one of those to grow out there, by the way. The only way I think those look good, and I don't really like. I'm not really good at making those shapes. Okay, I have all this on me. Let me go ahead and store all this. So we're gonna start out with the Mine Fest. I think that's the play. Store those. Don't need that. Don't really have that. We'll take some sticks because we could use some sticks. Put that there. Do I need anything else? I guess maybe some wood and a crafting table? Or maybe just a crafting table. Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking dogs in here. Alright, so we got a crafting table. I think this will do for us, right? I usually like to bring wood, but I feel like I have substantial sticks, and I don't really know what else I need made out of wood, if that makes any sense. But I really feel like I'm forgetting something. Whatever. Alright, oh, that's right, is that a custom tree I did? It is, cute. Should I go down into our mine? I think so. It's been a while since I've been down here. Or should I go far? Only on breaking 2. So the goal is to get some diamonds, by the way. Do I, by any chance, have some down here? And that's because our axe was dying on us, basically. I think we'll be alright with just a crafting table. Let's head on down here. Maybe I should go on an adventure and dig down or something, because we have the coordinates. Fuck it. And my worry here is that I've basically cleared this whole area. You know what? Let's just grab this and come back up. I think I only need one, right? I mean, if I wanted to make it full, For some reason, it bothers people to have decorative blocks in the corners, which are part of the aesthetic. I know people claim to be triggered by that. It's like, oh, you didn't make it a full one, but I feel like we get a pass because, again, we're putting decorative blocks and we're hiding that spot anyway. As well, it's not like we have less obsidian as a result. Like, I'm pretty sure our portal's still bigger, but I don't know. I know some people will claim they'll be triggered. And then again, nobody will ever see this, and that's really the glory here. But, you know what? Let's grab a flint and steel while we're out there. Like, that way we can just... Oh, should I check it right away? I think I'll wait until maybe I get, like, fire protection on my armor or something. I don't think I have any. And water buckets aren't good there. I kind of want to save it, like the entrance, for when I'm actually going to do stuff out there. How do I not have a single piece of fucking gravel? You know what? I think I spent it all. Let's take this with us. Oh, I had kelp in there? Kelp. Let's just put that in there for now. Can you eat kelp? In the game, I mean? I'm sure I have gravel in here somewhere, right? Andesite. Fuck. Am I stupid? Do I not have any gravel at all? There's gotta be like, I swear I had like 11 pieces exactly somewhere. I swear to God, what? What you mean? 3 pieces. Okay, well I have 3 pieces. That's close enough to 11, right? Hold up. Can I do this? Aw. Sorry, I'm brain dead. Is that... I don't think that'll work for what I want to do. Fuck, I just instantly... Wow, the grass grew instantly. What are the odds? Alright, we got 1 piece. That's all we need. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't pick it up. When your boy's brain dead, I think it's that. Perfect. Like that. Yeah. Oh, it has to be grass? Fuck off, mate. Alright, we'll store that. Slowest start to a mining adventure I've ever experienced, I tell you who. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change this whole area out for like that or something. Alright. Moment of truth, will this even work? Oh! I mean, the other option is, of course, just like leave it plain, but I feel like it actually looks pretty good like this. I will eventually, you know, put that up there or something. Should have brought my andesite, but whatever, we'll work on that another day. Oh, you know what? What I wanted to do was see how barrels look in here. I feel like they might match the floor too well. They kind of do. Whatever. I'll just put that there for now. And, deal with it. So I think I'm good to go. 40 something odd porky dorkies should be good enough for your boy. Fuck. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna head out a little bit this way instead of going down into my mine. Just to see what's up. Plus I kinda wanna go and see what this looks like from the other direction. I've really been looking at it a lot from, you know, there. But not so much from over here. Looks a little plain. Should be fast as fuck. How am I not sinking? There we go. Wait, what are these? Whatever. Fuck them. Wait, what? Oh, is this all gravel? Holy shit. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that was a wolf. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, he just got thorned. Dumbass little baby ass. Get him! Get him! My arrow now. Alright, is there any chance there's a crevasse here? I might just go right. Kinda wanna go out to that plains. Ooh. Alright, fuck these dudes. This place is like weirdly built out. I wonder if maybe an outpost was supposed to spawn there, because that's like a perfect circle. Okay. Oh. Like, the reason I'm going out here, by the way, is because I feel like I've gotten to all the caves under us. And I'm just trying to, like... I'm sure there's plenty of resources we add if I, like, do the whole strip mine thing. But I kind of want some new scenery while I'm exploring, too. Like, it's fun to explore caves, even if mostly what I do is look at stone and put a torch every so often. Plus, it adds some, like, suspense, right? Like... if I die out here, there's a potential I lose all my stuff. If I die in there, unless it's lava, I probably can get back within a reasonable amount of time. Huh? Is that a village? I think it's a village. Go check that out right quick. Where have I been here before? Yay! Oh, I think that's a lava pit. I have to ask y'all to calm down, please. That's interesting. I feel like I definitely have not been here before, have I? Have I been here? I must have been here before. Oh, you know what? I think I was. And I think I did die out here. Right? Oh no, it's lava. Whatever. I think that's not like super rare, but I think it's uncommon that that happens. I think it's more likely to spawn lower. I might just go down in there. I don't know, I was looking for something a little deeper. There's really nothing out here. Okay. Well, we've explored a little bit. I don't think I've ever really been this far. I could have swore I was out here, though. Whatever, let's check out this hole, too. I believe there's a hole right here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we going in, brothers. I think almost certainly at some point I'll probably just start digging down, as is tradition. We'll grab this coal. I don't know that I really need it. I'm not doing any like massive stone projects or anything that I need to like smelt stuff out of. But it will be useful for lighting, I guess. Something I was wondering is, can those campfires go through any blocks? Thinking of trying maybe, carpet, because I believe redstone particle effects can go through those. Oh, I've been here. I have been here. Okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I think I was on a quest for coal and iron when I came out here. Oh, I think I know what it was. I think I was getting raided, and I came out here to try and recover some stuff to come back for vengeance. And then when I just got destroyed, basically, when I came back. I think that's how I ended up with like a diamond sword or something, but it just was not enough. Well, somebody else is playing in my world somehow. Okay. We have a pretty significant amount of coal. I think it's safe to just like find a low point and make our way down. Hopefully come into contact with some good. Kind of toasty in my room. I might need to turn my feelings fan up. Wait. Oh, that was cool. Like, did I already found her? I mean, I don't know why I'm looking around. Unless it's a spawner or something. There's probably nothing up here for me. Alright, let's head down. Yikes. Maybe I should get into potion making and just do like night vision potions. And that way, first off, it'll give us like a timer, so when we're about to be out, we're gonna be like, oh shit, we're not gonna be able to see, so, you know, we obviously need to leave. But second, it'll make it a little more challenging, right? Basically, the reason I use torches is mostly for the ability to see, right? I don't mind too much anything other than creepers, because most things I can deal with. Creepers spawning on top of me, like that one when we got spider spawnered to death, basically. Basically, we were fighting spiders and a creeper somehow snuck up on me. Even though normally I can hear their footsteps. But my point is, I don't mind fighting things, it's just that it's way too dark on stream if I don't light it up. So it's like either it kind of becomes easy mode where everything around me is too bright, and obviously nothing can spawn. Unless there's spawners everywhere, right? Or it's too dark. Thing is, I don't know how to make potions. I don't know like any of the recipes. Never bothered to learn them, didn't really care. I think I've only like full beat the game a handful of times, maybe like twice. Because I just prefer like the building aspect. Like I think it's cool to create like a massive forest, like what I'm trying to do. Whereas, I don't know, I've always kind of felt like going to kill the wither was kind of boring, and like going to kill the nether dragon, ender dragon was as well, because it's just like you can either beat them or you can't. Like you need gear. I guess you could probably actually no, you need gear, right? I mean, you could whittle them down maybe. I don't know. I think they changed the Ender Dragon fight since I fought him though. He has like breath now or some shit. And I don't know. I don't even know if I can deal with that. Oh no. Oh. 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 Oh, that was scary. That was scary. What the hell is this? This is like a perfect circle. I almost don't want to ruin that. That's really cool. that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Alright, I'm gonna assume we're at like 11 or 12. 11. Terrible story, mate. But you gotta go. Because when you find redstone, you'll always find yourself some diamonds right next to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need the redstone, but we'll take it for now. It'll be easy to spot what I can toss away when I'm picking things up. Wait, can... Wonder where this little shit is. He sounds up and to the right. Now he's to the left. Gotta be like right here. Isn't he? I hope you can. By the way, I do know I could make, oh shit, a shield, and that I think I can like just look it up if I wanted to. Hello? I just hate how it takes up basically half my fucking screen. I know it's basically like as vital as it can get to real combat in this game. Like, probably against an entire raid, like that raid debacle, if I had a shield, I almost certainly would have been able to survive all the waves, because all you really have to do is block like 90% of the damage when you need to, you know what I mean? But it's just so obnoxious, like it's so dumb. Like, I don't care that maybe mechanically it makes more sense and it's, you know, better. It takes up half my fucking screen and I'm not using it. Like, fucking pork chop takes up, you know, a third of the bottom. It's a sixth, okay? It's not half, but it's a third of the bottom. So between that and a sword, which is what, maybe like 2/3 of the right third there. I don't know. It's 1/6. It's like 1/6 and a half. We're basically losing half our screen to our items at that point, and I just think it's ridiculous and unpleasant. It's even worse with the shield, because I'm pretty sure it's bigger. Do I have anything that's like comparable in size? I don't think so. It's just so obnoxious. So I'm not gonna make one until I need to like fight the Wither and like the End Dragon or anything like that, because I just cannot stand them. Even if it's like practical, right? Even if it makes the most sense to absolutely go ahead and do it. Oh, rest in peace, you little shit. Yeah. And we almost fucked our day diddly the fuck up, brothers. Like I've been up here. Well, hello there, Mr. Endermans. Hello. Oh, you wanna go big boy? Show me what you got. Why does he sound like a baby zombie? Weird. Diamonds, please. Jesus Christ, that scared me. So many bats. Goodness gracious, that's bodacious. Oh wow, I've gone through a lot of thingamajigs. Really, I've been down here. Oh, that's right, I dug up for the zombie. No way. I don't remember this being here. Whoa! What's my golden rule? Always find diamonds next to redstone. Immediately after or before. Always. Never fails. Ever. Guaranteed. Alright, ooh, oh, oh. That's a spicy meatball. I guess we'll just do that. Oh, I'm dumb. Wow, what you're looking at, redstone right next to diamonds. It's almost like there's a golden rule. Always. Never fails. 90% of the time, 100% of the time, brother. Wow, there is a lot of gold up in this bitch, I'll tell you what. I tell you shit, that boy ain't right. Wow, redstone? I wonder what's nearby. Diamonds, obviously. That might be stupid. You already know what it do. Whoa, 9 diamonds. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I can't enchant anything because of my thingy. But I should be able to fix the axe, which is very important for me. I know it's not the greatest axe out there, but especially since now I can't enchant it like a new one. We may have jumped to our deaths last stream. Calculated, by the way. But yeah, we can't enchant a fresh one, so it's pretty important that we'll be able to make a new one. Or like restore one, I think. Wasn't there just something right here that I wanted to mine? What? Hello? Huh. Why did I feel like I needed to mine right there? Am I stupid? Well, you know what this means. Diamonds incoming. Big oof moment. Classic. You know what? This goes the other way, right? Nothing. I think I might just go and give it an old strip mine. Maybe we'll check out this direction first. Yield this direction, eh? Slurp. Just realized like my mic was a little messed up. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. I mean, let me see if I can catch. It is an omnidirectional mic. Just realized like my mic was a little messed up. Too late. Rest in peace, stream. Deal with that feedback on audio. Like sometimes for some reason the I was gonna say button, but it's like a switch. Like turns itself off, and it ends up in like a halfway position. I could see that it was working, but it like doesn't get the power it needs. Hopefully there wasn't feedback. I'll check it before I do the thingy. We should be alright though, because it's technically what is it called? Cardioid? Cardiac arrest? I don't know. But it should be omnidirectional, and it picks up shit going on all around my house. And I'm usually super quiet, so maybe being further away helped. I don't know. But this is the normal, or you know, this is a normal thing further away. Maybe being, I don't know how to speak. I'm like confusing my sentence here. You know how to speak? No. Oh, I've been here before, because I don't think I placed that yet, did I? Oh no. Yeah, I've definitely been here. Because that's a torch over there. Dang. I don't know why I said dang. Fuck. My mistakes got me all type of concerned. Oh no. Yes. I want to go check out that direction since I've been every other direction apparently. Have a nice day, ma'am. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's dig it out. I don't hear any lava. Oh, what'd I tell you right after we found the marathon? Oh, is this an 8-banger? 8-banger. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it can ever be more than that, right? I'm gonna nut, dude. This is a mega nut right here. Oh, redstone. That means we're gonna find more diamonds. Or maybe it just meant that there was diamonds right here the whole time. This should have me set for a while. I am gonna probably go until like full inventory though, because I'm about to start slurping. But I do need like extra resources. I know I don't need them right now for any projects I'm working on, but I got some ideas. A lot of them more ambitious than the last. And no, I haven't even finished a single one yet, but whatever. Okay, we only got 9 from that. That kind of sucks because that was an 8-banker. So that means only one of them got fortune to work. We got more from like the 6-banker. I don't know why I'm calling things bangers. Is there something wrong with me? Banger after banger after banger. That really was the mega nut though, right? Where like, holy shit. I don't know why I just started quacking like a duck or whatever the fuck that was, but maybe I had a stroke. I don't know. Oof. Check this direction if I missed anything else. Wow. I'd say, Steve, this is the problem with coming to some place you've mined before, but honestly, it's been working out pretty alright for us. But I mean, we're coming up on a lot of caves that have already been explored. I think we just got lucky in that last case, and the one before I don't think we had explored, but a lot of the stuff around it has been. My bad. Big oof moment. I don't really need the redstone. I think we'll do that for now. How did I get this fucking bone back? And I don't not need bones, but I don't really need bones, if you know what I mean. Interesting. Ah, so that's what that led to. Interessante. Above us. I don't mind killing them for the arrows, which reminds me I totally forgot to camp my spawn again. Or spawner, rather. It's not that big a deal. I prefer, like, my games and stuff to be on stream. I know it can be boring to watch stuff like this, like, obviously we could get way more like progress in terms of builds and or just like go adventure, or if I went to just go find something off stream, like I could get more cool stuff done while live. At the same time, I feel like part of the Minecraft experience and streaming it means that sometimes you gotta do this shit. I don't know, this isn't the most fun. I mean, it is in the name, but personally I like the whole adventure thing, or like building something cool. I'm not against, you know, doing this, but I guess it's my fault for requiring so many resources for a lot of my things. Like, a lot of my projects are really massive and ambitious for some reason. I think I should just build like a small hut. And literally all I've done is take over villages, you know, like all kind of large things. We'll toss that for now. And that stuff's useful, but I don't really need it at the moment. I'm not too concerned about bones or rotten flesh, because we have like, what, 4 or 5 tagged zombie spawners. And we do have the, I know it's only 1, but we do have the Skelly Belly spawner. Yeah, knock the fuck out. Okay, I'm pretty sure I found diamonds here last time, but yeah, there's a mine shaft here. I think this is where I actually died to the creeper, isn't it? Well, while dealing with the spider spawner that I eventually broke because I was shook. I may or may not regret that. I really don't care, honestly. Like, I know spider eyes are super useful for potion making, but let's be real. I don't even know the recipe, okay? I don't even know what, you know, that particular resource makes. I might even be wrong about that, thinking about it. Maybe it doesn't. Fuck do I know? I'd like to keep him out of the lava, because I want his XP, and I don't know if I get XP if he, you know, gets the old burn boot. Well, redstone, y'all know what that means. Diamonds incoming any moment now, surely. couldn't possibly go wrong. Oh, oh, that was scary, dude. That actually terrified me. Just like commitment. Usually what I do is just make like as many torches as I can, but I feel like that'd be a mistake. You know what I mean? I feel like I usually kind of end up end up like losing resources because of that. I'm gonna try to keep it minimal, like a stack at a time. Check out this caveage. I don't know that I've explored it really. Have a nice day, ma'am. Big oof, big oof. Can always use iron. If I remember correctly, I found like no diamonds whatsoever. Or not necessarily, well I guess no diamonds, but like no chests at all in this mine shaft. Oh, hello. It's lit up, so I'm almost certain I've been there before. I'm pretty sure I've like very thoroughly... Yeah, I've been here. Gold. And this area is kind of worth exploring, I guess. We need gold for golden apples, obviously. I didn't realize I was this high up. What are we at? Really? We can't even really get diamonds here, I don't think. I mean, I get down with gold. Like I said, gold apples are going to be very useful. I also do plan on making like some sort of treasure room at some point, maybe with like some blocks or something. As well as maybe putting ores in that one project at our Savannah base. Ooh, stick play, Billy. Here, lava. Ooh. Have a nice day, Billy. Okay, hold up. There's probably nothing up here. Might be diamonds down here, though. Oh, this is just the other way to where I was just looking, isn't it? Exactly what it is. Oh, fuck. Oh! I almost just fucking ended myself. I was scurrying. Every time, dude. Okay, let's grab this Goldie Woldy. Where did that dude go? Oh. Can he get up here? I don't think he can. Have a nice day, man. There might be a spawner here, because this is, okay. 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 Oh, rest in peace. Oh, you little shit! That was a lot of zombage. There really nothing here? Why does this place look torn apart? Like this, the terrain just looks really off. You know what I mean? I kind of doubt I dug here and didn't light it up, because then the stream wouldn't be able to see. Possible there's still a spawner, it's just like below me or something. Ooh, this looks promising. Is that diamond to my left? Okay. Thank you. Next. By the way, I did not see that. I'm pretty sure what I saw was this. But I'm really glad there's still diamond here. So if you're wondering how the fuck I would have seen that, I didn't. Unless I did. And I just associated seeing lapis with diamond, because there's no possible way I could have gotten demons on here. Damn, it's a two-banger. Not even gonna nut for this one. Wait, was that... That was two pieces, wasn't it? Or wait. Yeah, that was two pieces. You know what? I get some mega nut. They were twice as thick as they let me believe. That was a closet mega nut. Closeted nut. Sounds kind of offensive. Probably shouldn't say that. Oh, you know what this means. Diamonds nearby. Getting pretty good XP from this shit. If I'm not mistaken, nether quartz would get me good XP too. Also really dangerous because I don't have fire protection though, so I don't know if it's worth it. I am kind of eager to go to the nether for the glowstone though, although I don't have good fortune or silk touch to make it really worth it. Like my fortune 1 pick, it's kind of letting us down if we're being honest. Then again, that 2-banger just became a 4-banger and a finger banger at the same time. You know what I'm saying. How much coal do I have? Let's grab a little bit more. Can never have too much coal in my opinion. Oh, you know what this means? There must be diamond nearby. Pretty sure I've already been here, but I want this for the XP. Why did I not finish grabbing this? I actually might have enough to enchant the new everything. No, probably like I think I'd go for a pick. It'll depend, I guess. I know that our axe is like basically dead. But if we could get fortune or something, I guess we'll see what we have available, because I doubt I'm gonna get much higher than like maybe 30. After we smelt everything up. Boy. I feel like the pickaxe has like the highest return, especially if you get fortune, obviously, but like the rest are kind of just convenience. You know what I mean? Like mining is unavoidable in the game, for the most part, you can probably get away with like slow punching a couple of trees for some torches or something. Especially if you're not streaming, right? And I just slapped him with a bucket of water, dude. I just KFC'd his ass bucket of chicken. What was I saying? Oh, you could probably like lowball like wood for sticks for torches or something, or for materials if you didn't even need torches, because it's like you probably aren't streaming, right? So what do you actually need to make wood stuff for? Like if you're trying to speed run this, first thing I would assume you're gonna make out of diamond is probably a pickaxe, right? First thing you'd make, first thing you enchant, because a pickaxe can get you more diamonds better than anything else. Like even without fortune, it just makes sense because you're obviously going to go on a quest for more diamonds. You don't have enough for full gear. Means you're going to, you know, want to be able to dig stuff up faster. I would even argue that like your first two, unless you get really lucky with like your first ever mining session, you should probably just make 2 picks before you even make anything else. If you're like really set on, you know, maybe a pick and a sword, because, you know, a good sword will help kill creepers and whatnot faster, so that'll help you maintain and save your demands. Big X. I see gold. I'm pretty sure I passed some gold is the thing. Put that there to remind us. Did I not pass a bunch of stuff up? Oh, there's iron there. I know there was lapis down here, so let's go ahead and throw that one down. Why did I think I passed up some gold? Haha, gold! Actually, this is probably that gold. Never mind. Yes, it is. Right? Yep. Exactly what it was. I heard that creeper. I don't know where he is. I'm shook though. I feel like I should be able to hear him. He's trying to walk up on you, boy. Alright, let's go get that gold, brothers. This is around where we heard Creeper Jeeper, dude, so I'm gonna just give it a quick little once over here. I don't... Okay, I guess I did place this because there's... Is this a spawner? No, I've been here. Okay. I should probably learn like exactly how many whatchamacallit make like 64 or something. Boy. How many arrows and sticks and coal? Well, it's times 4, right? So 16? That's right? I don't know math. Oh. I think you get 4 from the thing. Still don't know math, but I think. Pretty sure I just lost that. My bad. Don't give a shit about the redstone itself, we just want the Expus. I'm pretty sure even if I'd wanted to do like a couple redstone projects, I wouldn't even need as much as like is available in the world. You know what I mean? You know, I don't think it's actually that intensive. Unless I was doing like a massive sort of automatic storage thing or some shit. Or if you don't. I don't really think there's gonna be anything in there. I feel like it's too high up. Sounds like a baby zombie. Yay! How did that miss? What? Hey, cheating, dude. I'll put you out. Never mind. Guess I won't. Have a nice day, man. Your boy ain't risking death. He a pussy. This is a really weird era. Why to say it like that? Like a hiatus strike. Oh, that's risky. Risky for the biscuit. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. I feel like I used to have longer range in this. Was that like 3 blocks that it couldn't even travel? The fuck? Y'all know what this means. Diamonds incoming, brother. I almost walked right into that. You saw it, he was clearly miserable. I just put him out of it. Might have been my misery, but I put him out of misery. What the fuck is that even supposed to be? I don't get it. Like, I'm all for like ambient noise that maybe is just there to spook you. But what even is that? Like a bell tolling? Didn't this game used to have music, by the way? I feel like there's no music. Is there music? I wonder why I turned that off. Maybe I was having a copyright issue? I don't think any of my Minecraft streams have been ID claimed. That reminds me, did I talk about one of my claims for the Skyrim? I think I did, but I don't know if I said that they actually responded to my dispute and released it. Released their claim. It was nice of them, I guess. I'm assuming it was just a bot that claimed a similar sound, which is kind of weird. I didn't think... I mean, I guess if it's your creation, even if it's a cover, you can probably still own the copyright, but... I don't know. Basically, I'm not gonna say who, but I think one company, one of like 12 to 15 companies that was laying claim, I guess, ended the dispute. I guess it's like an alliance of companies because the dispute's completely gone now. Or not the dispute, but the claim is like, it's gone. So that tells me that it was either, oh fuck, that was a mistake, 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 that was a mistake. Oh god. Oh. Let's just go up here. Calculate it. Okay. Everything's fine. We're fine. You're fine. I'm fine. Alright, what was I talking about? Oh, the ID claim. So, my guess is, you know, either one company released the claim, which meant that all of them had to, or maybe they're an alliance of companies, and they all make a claim together, and that's how they like have such an easy backing, which means, you know, obviously, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh my god, ow, why is this not going out? There we go. How come I couldn't turn that into stone? I'm not going to mention any company names or anything, but well, you know what? I guess I'll mention the actual like known publisher. Fuck, I can't remember. I think it's Digital Trend, something like that. Fuck, you know what? I shouldn't say because I can't remember, but I think the guy's name is Jeremy Soule, and they did not say that they represented him. He's the composer of the song, right? And that's public information, right? Like, he's the composer of the original Dragonborn song for the Skyrim soundtrack. Phenomenal work, by the way. Big fan. Didn't know his name until I ended up looking it up, but I've always loved the song. Yes, I'm that kind of person. I usually don't bother learning the names of people from, like, video games and shit. In fact, I probably couldn't even name most, like, band member names from bands that I'll say I'll like. So, I know I'm a piece of shit, but whatever. I think people are perfectly capable of liking things and not having to be too immersed in them, or even loving things, you know what I mean? But that's not the point of this. My point is, didn't know his name, and I guess whoever represents him, whoever published the song, you know, for them, you know, for the game and everything, was not on the list of people claiming it, and I mentioned that, so it's like, I think maybe you've mistakenly claimed it, you know, claimed your cover or something. And it was released, so I'm guessing that's what happened. I mean, I'm not going to, obviously I haven't even mentioned them, but I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything, but I have read stories of, not necessarily the one who responded and released the claim, but of like the whole Adpocalypse style shit, and like, I guess there was like an ID. So the Adpocalypse, I think, was the latest drama for YouTube or something. It's not quite the same, but it's like a history of kind of like YouTube letting other companies really influence them for obvious reasons, right? Like, you know, they're funding them, or, you know, in case of ads, or in the case of ID claims, content ID claims, if YouTube doesn't like put a stop on a video, or, you know, allow a claimant to basically instantly do something about it, potentially like claim money or whatever, if they don't allow that, they can be sued by actual claim owners. And I'm not saying, you know, again, the unnamed company was falsely doing, oh fuck. Holy shit. How the fuck did that happen? How did I end up with a lava bucket, dude? Goodness gracious, that was spooky, dude. I almost died. This is what I get for talking about content IDs on YouTube. basically, I'm not saying like, fuck. Where did he even come from? I didn't hear him. Okay. Alright. Are we done? Yikes. I don't think I've ever had lava that deep before. Wow. I'm about to open this thing up and like see what's in there. That is crazy deep. That's weird, I just caught on fire. Anyway, what I was saying is, I'm not saying that company doesn't have a valid content, like, or copyright, or, you know, either a cover or their own version, but they weren't the ones publicly registered as the owner. And I'm, again, not saying the company I'm talking about does this, but there was a while, and I'm pretty sure it still happens, where companies will basically put false claims and just hope you don't bother dispute, because either you don't know better and they get to either monetize your video, or you know, force you to share revenue, or force you to take down stuff and stuff like that. And if you're not gonna, you know, most people probably don't know better, or don't even know to just go look, right? If they're falling under fair use, or if that's even the claim owner. So again, not saying anything about the unnamed company one, or I guess the one that responded, but I think it's like either an amalgamation of 15 or so companies. I didn't count actually. Or I guess if that one responds, then they all get responded for. I'm guessing it's the former, because the claim's no longer there, but basically it was known for quite a while that I guess people were getting false claimed, or like, you know, random companies would basically just abuse claims. And again, none that I've experienced, I guess, but you know, it's known that it's been known to happen, that the claim system can be abused in more ways than one, right? So that's my point here. I forgot where I was going, but again, not saying that that company, said unnamed company, did anything of the sort, but it's kind of known that the claim system is easy to abuse to protect YouTube, right? Because they don't want to have to deal with the legal issue themselves, so they just leave it to you to sort out, and they just instantly side with the claimant, and the burden of proof is on you. And most people probably are like, where do I even fucking start? And in many cases, it's just what's called an ID claim, which doesn't do anything for your channel other than maybe, depending on what like the alleged owner, you know, the claimant in the first place, wants. So that may be them taking the money for it, or just preventing you from making money. I think for a while there was something where like they would prevent you from making money, but then eventually it would reinstate, but by then you couldn't make money because ads couldn't be run. I think that was like an abuse case at one point. Crazy, but basically they released the claim. I'm gonna assume it was, you know, an accidental bot claimage. I mean, I feel like most of my streams fall under fair use if there's music in a game, because I'm probably talking over it, which would make it a commentary. I'm not profiting from it at all, so it's like, this isn't a advertisement, so I'm like not using it illegally there. I guess it's not technically a parody, but it is like a work of entertainment, where it would, in my opinion, fall under the guise of fair use, under probably like the cover section, you know. So the way, I'm pretty sure like bands can get away with things like singing a cover song, for example, because it's their own personal rendition. of a song. I don't think they would have to necessarily license that if they were to just like post it on YouTube, for example, especially. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure a lot of those music channels would be out the fuck of business. I mean, I guess I don't know if they've ever been claimed, but if you know, if it's your voice, yeah, it might be their lyrics. But if you're, I'm pretty sure there's like an art clause that allows you to actually do stuff like that, like parodies and personal renditions, because it's your voice. And as long as you're not representing that, I guess not misrepresenting yourself as like the original creator or something like that, I'm pretty sure you can do it. And I guess to really cover myself, if I had to, what I could do is just put the name of everyone on like a game soundtrack to, you know, to deal with it. But I'm pretty sure it's technically fair use in that. How the fuck is that down here? In that I'm talking over it. It's like a commentary. It's like, you know, for example, I'm pretty sure reaction type videos cannot. I mean, they can be claimed, but I don't think the claim would have weight behind it legally. If I'm not mistaken, there's like a semi-recent, very public and prominent thing in the tech tuber area, where a very large magazine, shall we say, tried to silence like parody, for example. I think I might take some diorite actually, because I don't really have a lot of that. I don't know what I'd use it for, but I think as long as like you're altering it enough, I think you can technically do it. Oh, I do know that like it's like a gray area, particularly like if I were to play, say, Guitar Hero or something, like a game where music is the main feature. I think that'd be a little harder to get away with, because for one, there's going to be way less commentary. There's no way I could focus on playing that game, and it would be a lot more music oriented. So like for this, a lot of times you can barely even hear the music, to the point that I've had a Doom video, like I said, claimed by a company claiming it was something it definitely wasn't, and they let that one go. So that's why I appreciate them releasing the claim. So that one, they waited the dispute out for 30 days, whereas, you know, they have 30 days to respond, whereas these people pretty much reasonably, not like instantly, but like I think it was within a week, they released it. And it's just like, you know, if you are genuinely the actual copyright owner, I don't dispute it, because it's like, first off, I don't make money from these, and you probably won't either, even if you're claiming it. But it's also not really worth my guess it's not worth my time, which is probably bad to say, because I probably should like make sure for most of them. It's only been the obvious ones that I've done. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure at one point I mentioned for my Borderlands videos, I was getting claimed by someone I'm pretty sure was just claiming covers. Like, they did a cover of like the Borderlands thing or something, and they were still claiming the videos, but I couldn't necessarily, I don't know, I like couldn't, at the same time as like this one was very obvious, I couldn't find the actual like soundtrack information to confirm or deny that they were in fact or not the claim owners. Like for this case, I could very clearly find public information that these companies were not the owners of the song that was in my video. Neither was I, right? And if I I can't remember their label, but it's a very, like, I already said the song, and like, yeah, it's public info, but like, if they wanted to, I guess they might have a case, most likely would, but if they were the actual owners and they wanted me to either take the video down or, you know, whatchamacallit, they could do it. Like, the actual publisher, or I guess the composer himself would probably be able to do it. But I don't really see, you know, someone who maybe has a cover right, or for some reason, again, not accusing these people doing it, but they were fraudulently doing it. I don't see any reason to have a like a content ID claim on something like that, like in a case like that, where they're very obviously not the owners. Like, why should they, even though they probably won't, why should they be able to benefit from my work, if that makes sense? I'm pretty sure that that's how, like, those news YouTube channels get away with stuff, by the way, like when they show clips and whatnot. If they're like talking over it, you know, reacting to it is usually, I think, the excuse there. I think that it falls under fair use. I think they could probably be taken to court over it. And that would be a deciding factor. It would probably depend on the judge. The thing there is, you know, do you have a right to review someone else's stuff and include their clips if they've chosen to, like, claim ownership? And I don't know that there's necessarily any, like, written law that's kept up with YouTube and like the whole super easy to produce things now, because it used to be like super obvious, right? Like, if you were burning a movie, you'd be burning a movie kind of deal. And I think that's what the system is mostly meant to deal with. So I think it would probably hold up in, like, I don't want to say hold up in court. I don't think it would, but it would hold up in that, you know, it wouldn't be like a case dismissed because, you know, the judge doesn't even want to hear it because it's such a dumb argument or something. I think it would have some merit to be heard, but I guess it would probably depend on the judge. But I feel like there's really a case for, you know, the whole fair use thing and being able to include brief clips, so long as it's not like a very obvious, oh, you know, very obvious, like, ripping. You know, if you actually are altering it enough for, like, a parody, or, you know, actually doing your intended thing. And I feel like gameplay, where games have music in them, should fall under that, but I guess it would, again, depend on how, I want to say, technically savvy the judge would be. You know what I mean? Like, if you get a judge who's gonna be like, huh? What do you mean? Gameplay? What is that? Why would you watch that? Oh, the music from your thing is there? Oh, and they violated that. Get rid of it. Like, I feel like that's totally a stance someone who just isn't, right, isn't aware of this, like, new technical, easily videoable world is, like, the non-conforming news. Goodness gracious, this place is a mess. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe all those like news channels do just get like those news-based things do just get straight content ID claimed. I don't know why they would do it. I guess actual sponsors to make up for it. I mean, I'm sure they have it if they're popular enough. And I've certainly heard of like, you know, content ID claims being issued over, you know, people doing those types of things. I don't know if they've held up. But honestly, I'm too stupid to think about this stuff. It's been a hot minute since we've seen diamonds. I'd be curious to know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong here. I doubt anyone is actually watching this to respond to that, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong. I don't see why they would release the ID claim. I mean, unless, well, for the, not release, but let go for the first one. Not the one I'm talking about now, where I'm pretty sure it was a cover in of itself that was making the claim. Like maybe the law and YouTube doesn't see, you know, a basically just like upload of a song. So like as long as it includes enough of the song, maybe they just like straight typically will blink it, you know, and side with the claimant no matter what, and maybe the law does too. I feel like there would be a lot less like drama and news channels and shit and streams. You know what I mean? Because there's no way they'd be able to deal with that many content ID claims. I mean, you'd probably also get like full on strikes. I jumped forward for some reason instead of back. Can't believe I've done this. Because pretty much every like YouTube-based news thing uses a lot of clippage from either other YouTubers, you know, or streamers. So it would be hard to, you know, to not run into full-on claims, and not just like content ID claims, but like full-on strikes constantly. You know, because I mean, again, it would come down to, I would have to guess then that mayhaps the only reason for that would be YouTube views gameplay differently. So like one is arguably not that different, right? You know, they're both using something not necessarily theirs, but one is purposefully using it. This is dangerous as fuck because I definitely hear lava. Whereas the other is just using it because it's like included in a game, if that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, you would think that companies wouldn't care. I get that the label is different maybe than the game publisher. But you would think they wouldn't care because they just want you to play the game, and they, you know, that's gonna get people interested. What am I doing? Interested in the game if they see it, and you know, if the obviously nobody watches me anyway, but if you know you're watching someone and they stop playing a game because they just don't want to deal with content ID claims because you know it's their livelihood in most people's cases, you know, they're probably just going to stop playing that game, and your game's probably not going to get as much attention as if someone was. So you would think they want that. It's kind of like, I think people do those movie trailer reaction videos all the time, kind of deal. I'm definitely gonna have to look up where I am, by the way, on my coordinates. But they do like movie trailer reactions or like music video reactions. And I guess I don't know that they don't get claimed, but I would have to assume that since they're so popular, they probably don't. Like clip reaction videos, I think like the popular one is like whatever your profession is, you know, professional, professional vocal coaches or whatever reacting to new music video, or visual effects artists I've been seeing reacting to visual effects in movies, and they're using clips from the actual stuff. And maybe they have sponsors to make up for it or something, but I imagine they would be hit, oftentimes with like pretty much an ID claim every single time. Is that a... Hold up, was that a village over there? I don't think so. I think we're this way. And that would not be worth doing, but I know they're a very popular genre right now, the whole whatever professional, lawyer reacts to actual thing. I guess it's a little different because the lawyers react. I think I saw one that was like lawyer reacts to law-based shows or something, and they use like full-on, sometimes like half the video is clips because they're talking over it. And so that makes me wonder, like, why would a game be any different? You know what I mean? That's crazy. Why is that like that? But like a game, I get that I often like go moments of silence, extended moments of silence. If we don't find it like just over here, I'm fucked. But like I was saying, I get it. Oh, I definitely don't think we were over here. Well, then again, this is all burnt down. That means at some point this had to be, spawned in extensively. But it's like I go sometimes like a few minutes silent, and like, in-game music or something might be playing. Okay, this is definitely us. That's archery. Unless that's a natural tundra. Nope, that's us. Cool. My point was, I would think a game falls under, like playing a game and having its music play falls under that, because I'm talking over it for most of it. It's not intentionally being played. Like, I get that that's not really an excuse, right? And that doesn't make it right to maybe profit from someone else's work. Oh, you know what? I should go put my stuff away. To profit from someone else's work. But my point in that is, mini games don't necessarily let you mute or whatnot, whereas, like those people react to, or those news or drama YouTube channels or whatever use clips all the time, and they're intentionally doing it. So I would think that, and maybe they do get claimed, I guess, because I don't do them. Although I'm pretty sure they do fall under that fair use I was talking about. You would think that they would be like the lack of exception, right? Like a game was made, I don't want to say that the music has lost its value or something like that, but they've already been paid for the work, right? Like on the music, you know? So it's like, I feel like the game publisher owns the rights for there rather than the composer. If that makes sense. If anyone, like they should have the right if it's part of gameplay. I mean, I guess to be, well, I was gonna say to be fair, I have had my Monster Hunter World videos content ID claimed before. And what that was about was there are cutscenes, which is why I ended up skipping a lot of them. You may have noticed if you had all watched that, and it's kind of why I don't really do it anymore. Like, aside from the fact that basically I've completed that. Oh, y'all don't fuck. Basically, I've completed that game's like main storyline, and that's what I really set out to do. But aside from that, oh, oh, there you go. There's like cutscenes, and while I was talking over them, you know, they content ID claimed those, and I think they just made it so I couldn't monetize, which is fine because I couldn't monetize anyway, right? But my point is, just like, I think multiple, like, I think it's like 10-second clips of like the palicos, if you know what I'm talking about, doing their little chefadry. I don't know what to call it. They would make food for you, and it'd be a cutscene, which is why I would skip it. It would get claimed if I left that in. And I'm not saying they don't deserve credit for their work or anything like that. But if anyone's gonna be claiming something, right, you would think it's something like that, not necessarily like super quiet music that's being talked over. Then again, I was probably talking over that. It's just baffling to me. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure technically, like fully and legally, I own the rights to broadcast this, like gameplay of any kind, because I own the game. I'm pretty sure I could argue that in court. Whether or not a judge would side with me is a different thing, but I'm pretty sure I could do that. And what that would mean. Do I have furnaces over here, don't I? Anyway, what that would mean is, as the, you know, owner of a copy of a game, I have the right to broadcast me playing it because that's an alteration of the game. I'm not selling the game, you know, itself and saying I'm the owner or something of that sort. But I might leave a few of these here, but then I'm gonna think of it as, oh, I didn't bring my iron. But as the basically it falls under, I don't know why I'm talking about this. This is how boring I am. But basically I think it would fall under parody in that yes, it's their creation, but I'm the one living it out, if that makes sense. So yes, it's an amalgamation of other people's creations, their music, their structure, their world, their story, their cutscenes. If I'm talking over it, if I'm the one in control of the character, I'm pretty sure it'd be the same. It'd have the same protection as someone who basically copies a song but changes all the lyrics, or copies a song and literally sings it, and that's called a cover, right? I'm pretty sure it has that level of protection. Like, I don't know that I'd necessarily win against every judge with that, but I'm pretty sure. How the fuck do I make this? I'm pretty sure that is a, I would say, legally sound argument. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. What do I know? Who cares? Not a smoker. I need, what the fuck is it called? Blast furnace, that's what it's called. So it's probably at the front, huh? I just search for it. Oh, my bad. I wouldn't be surprised if that's wrong. It just seems to me that that is the logical conclusion, right? That just because you created the original doesn't mean it's protected from, I don't really want to call this an artistic rework, but I think under the eyes of the law it could be argued that that's what my garbage gameplay is, right? Like, it's the same as, maybe not like to most people, but I'm pretty sure it could legally be argued that it's the same as a cover, which I'm pretty sure is protected. You can't really stop people from basically publishing a string of things. You know what I mean? I think there's exceptions to this, in that like you can't misrepresent that you're the one who created something like that. Kind of thinking about it, because like I'm pretty sure if you were making a movie, like an actual film, you know, that's gonna be in theaters, you would probably have to clear clear everything, probably, right, with the rights owner, even if you were doing a cover. So maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe you don't need to clear it. I should look that up. I think I put the axe here. Go ahead and see how this works. How much is this gonna cost me? Because I'm pretty sure this costs levels, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can heal it. Ooh, you. I can fix that up. But I think before that, I have my sticks. Our diamond pick's almost dead. Let's go ahead and make another one. I think that's probably the only thing we could really make. So let's go see what we can enchant it with. Oh, this is not our good enchanting table, fuck. Oh man. I can't believe I've done this. Am I stupid? And here's the thing that I'm thinking about, like, how do all these people do it then? Are they just not monetizing their videos? I feel like there's enough channelage out there that they have to be. Like, how can you make a living? I understand that a lot of them don't do strictly like covers or something, but how could you if, like, you know, one of your monthly videos or whatever doesn't make you any money? I don't know, maybe I overestimate how much people make while doing this. Probably it. I didn't bring fucking wood. I guess the real thing is it doesn't really matter if at the same time, I don't know, I guess it would be nice to know if they were the real claim owners so it could answer my question. I wonder if someone claimed my video and couldn't, like, obviously they couldn't This is just a theoretical, like a hypothetical thing. And they couldn't prove that they were the copyright owner, so they weren't the owner. They couldn't prove it. But they like denied my dispute. Even though like maybe I knew it because they knew I wasn't the owner either. Would the dispute stick if neither party's the owner? Does that work? Yeah, I should have brought more. An interesting thought for me, anyway. I don't know if anyone else feels the same. Like, just because they're not the owner doesn't necessarily mean I have the rights to do something, if that makes sense. Like, if the actual creators of, say, the Dragonborn one want to come along, and they definitely have the credentials, can they still dispute that? I assume so, right? Or is there now precedent that I have the right to use this, even though they didn't? I feel like that's not the case, right? I think the real owner could come along. I'm looking for wood. Go ahead and use these scrap woods as well as one of those. Should work, right? You know what? I messed up, so let's just do this. None of this matters, by the way. The dispute was handled, shall we say. I feel like this is not enough. What am I doing? I'm enchanted diamond. Yeah, it's still 26, so I guess it didn't matter. Why did I think it mattered? Any chance I have some leather here? Might go kill some horses. I don't know why I sing that. I guess they probably could. I don't know. I don't know. I remember a while ago there was a group of YouTubers who do like songs and parodies. And I know they like were forced to stop a series because it was too close to the original. And it was like not that close. So it's kind of making me think maybe I'm wrong here, but then again, I don't know. It might have been like a matter of, yeah, it was too close, if that makes sense. Like there's a borderline between making, I don't know, like misrepresenting something. I don't know. Maybe all these like drama channels and like people doing covers just bite the content ID claim and they just like go off of the press, you know, they feed off of if they're already big or if it makes them big, they just feed off of the attention. And they deal with the loss of, I guess, I don't want to say income necessarily because I don't know that people should necessarily always make money off of someone else's work, particularly if it's like not quite. You know what I mean? But it obviously wouldn't be profitable for like those amateur singing channels to do covers or for people to do the reacts to videos where they use full-on movie clips or TV show clips. Like if it takes, you know, 30 minutes to probably more than 30 minutes to film, because usually they're like 20 to 30 minutes long. I don't know why I know this. You know, and then you're probably looking at like hours of filming, potentially hours of editing. Like that's just not affordable. That's not sustainable. Like it probably took me about an hour and a half to do my last non-live video, which were the Venture Electronics Mug Plus video thingies. So if you actually were making a career of this, you know, that's a 10-minute video. It was basically four cuts, I think. I guess it was 5. I don't remember. But it was 2 full filming ones. You know what? I think it probably took me closer to 2 hours thinking about it. But I refilmed that twice. The first time was like 15 minutes. I wanted to cut it down. The second time I think was under 12. Is that what I ended up with? And then I was unsatisfied with the audio because I was listening to it. I was editing it with the, holy shit, the earbuds I was wearing. You know, I was reviewing and I lost the lows, which actually made me realize that I wasn't just hearing my desktop in the background that I'm slapping now for some reason, but I was hearing, that's right, I was looking for a leather. I was hearing, I'm gonna kill some horses, I think. I think I need 3 leather, at least. I really like that horse. Basically though, holy shit. Let me get out my sentence. I was hearing my desktop back in the background, and I didn't realize that it was because, like, it was blending and I was losing it. So I couldn't tell that it was actually also playing in the video. So I just thought, how to get in there? It was part of like the actual thing. I was hearing it live, not in the recording, and I ended up doing a final proof on the final version. Where I just found out that, you know, it wasn't good. So I think that was like my second time shooting it live, and the reason I didn't even really bother playing back the first shooting because it was just too long, and I still feel like it was kind of too long. I think it was 15 minutes or just under, and it was still pretty long, but I felt like I rambled like I am now for like the past hour. But it's like I filmed that, and then I filmed it again, and then after reviewing that, so that's like, what, that's 30 minutes probably between the two if you want to include me like preparing and re-going over like what maybe I could do to shorten it. And that's being generous because I'm pretty sure I took this too, and we all know that takes 20 seconds. Okay. But my point is that's 30 minutes there, and then I think I refilmed the voice stuff 5 times because I just couldn't sync it to a decent enough time frame because I was trying to match that 11 minutes, and I know I probably could have just I could have just listened to it and wrote down everything, but I also felt like I could say things better, which honestly I probably didn't. I was trying to be more succinct, so it took me like 5 extra takes, so that's 50 minutes right there, not including time between them. Oh. Okay. Just killed those horse eye for nothing. Whatever. Fuck them. But my point is, if you're a professional, right? Not me. So not me. You're probably not going to take 2 hours out of your day to not make money. Do you know what I mean? Like, if your one video for the day or whatever isn't gonna make you anything, you're not gonna do it. So I imagine they go into it at least expecting to profit. Like, I go into it not expecting to make money. I'm doing this for fun because I know I'm not going to make money. Not that I'm opposed to making money, but I know I'm not because I don't have an audience, right? But I'm doing it for the offhanded person who's going to appreciate it, and as well, I can show in that because it gives me an opportunity to make money. But I don't expect it in the slightest. But it, ooh, hmm. Do I need 2 more books to make this work? Do I want looting? I feel like I don't. Because that would go on my sword, right? What the fuck do I need that for unless I'm gonna camp the Jelly Belly spawner? I guess it would help me get more leather so I can make more books. I like these horses if you're wondering why I haven't killed them. But my point is, if you went in expecting a content ID claim... Oh, he didn't. Oh, he did. You're nuts. Like, you wouldn't do it. That's my guess. Particularly if, like, it's your main source of income, right? Like, you're not gonna waste potentially 2 hours to edit something. And, you know, with, like, these news channel things, I don't know if they're doing... I imagine they don't do it live. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them do, like, edits and shit. Like, they add memes and stuff. Wow. That's a big asshole. That's a big asshole. But it's like, you're not gonna put all that effort in, I guess, unless maybe you have a sponsor who's gonna make up for the fact that you're... And I guess if they're probably big enough and then they're at the point where they do make money from it, maybe that's the case. I hate this. Why is it doing that? Oh, is it? No, it's all blocks. Never mind. I was gonna be like, is it only padlock? I think I have 2 books on me, right? Cool buck. You're saying 3? When did I get that? Maybe I've totally misjudged other people. Maybe they don't really care. Or maybe it's more of a case that a lot of them are just so big they benefit more from press, right? Like from making their audience happy, which is totally reasonable because obviously I'd say that's why I do it, but I don't have an audience. But I'm just here to obviously have fun because I obviously don't make anything. That said, I did make $36 in referrals, even though I told you people not to buy it from GMMK on that keyboard thing. Oh, we're at 30. Fuck yeah. Okay. Well, I'll maybe do something about this to change it, so it just looks different. Done. That's Unbreaking 2. I can't read. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Please have efficiency, fortune, and or silken touch. Okay, that's reasonable. That's pretty reasonable. Oh, wait, what? Look at my XP. What level was I? I thought I was 31. Wasn't I level 31? I could have swore I was level 31. Oh, you know what? Shouldn't have done that. Nice. Oh, I was like, when is this water gonna go down? do that. There. So now it's useful. Useful. Useful? What am I doing? Usable. And it doesn't look stupid. Make another pick just in case. Make one of those. Alright, let's see what we can do with these. Ooh, spicy meatball. Ooh. So where that would come in handy is for my foodies. I could just put that next to my pig pen or bring it to my cow place. I think I'm gonna do it. Fuck. I know you could get looting 3 too. I should have gone for efficiency 4. That's just so much better. That's weird. I lost 3 levels that time. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're way too far. I don't have the materials to do this, so let's just leave that. And we'll put that like that. Nobody will ever know. I don't know. My point is, it took like 2 hours for all the filming, and then it didn't take me that long to edit it because pretty much all the takes were very similar, and all I really did was I'm pretty sure you can tell, but I added on the thanks for watching from a different take. So like the last maybe no, probably like the last 50 seconds are actually from the previous take. And of course that little throwing thing at the throwing bit at the start was before I even opened them like 3 weeks ago. And that obviously took no effort because I had always planned on putting that at the start. So it was easy as, you know, pie to snap it. It was just a matter of probably like 10 minutes to decide where I wanted to cut it. So I cut out like a little bit off the end of the take, the majority of the take, and then I put on the end of another one that was like 50 seconds, and it just came down to like where I could cut it precisely so it didn't sound terrible. Like it didn't sound too obvious that I cut it, even though it ended up sounding pretty obvious that I cut it. At least I think it did. Maybe nobody noticed, I don't know. Either way, my point with that is it takes time, and most people's time is worth more than mine. So I can't imagine, you know, people taking time out consistently just to be shot down. But again, maybe they got sponsors and whatnot, which is totally cool. Actually, then again, well, so here's the thing: I don't use an ad blocker, right, for most YouTube consumption. Probably should, because I hate video ads. I think they're the bane of existence. I'd be totally fine with normal banners, but yeah, the video ads are hell. But I don't use an ad blocker, and I've seen them, you know, the things I'm talking about. And a lot of times they'll have like that little banner at the bottom. Now that just means they're monetized. I don't know who's getting the money, so I guess somebody's getting the money from that. By the way, if you're a music video channel, like you're making your own music and you put ads at any point during your music, fuck you. Like I don't get that. I don't think it happens too often. It's usually the banner ad, which thank fuck, right? But still fuck you if you've thought about it. You dumb fucking cunt. Anyway. Since I totally fucked that one up. Oh wow, you can do 4 at once. Any chance 3's enough? No. Yeah, we'll just do it. because it's a very useful axe. And since we ended up not getting efficiency 4 like an idiot, we'll have to waste 3 more diamonds on an axe. And maybe I'm severely underestimating like how people want to interact with their communities. Like I said, I typically just leave ID claims unless I know for certain that it's false, and that doesn't mean it's not accidental, right? Like a claim, but I typically just leave them because it's like it makes no difference to me. I'm not making money from this. I'm doing this for fun. But I would probably maybe look into every single claim instead of just letting them go if my livelihood were at stake. And I would probably like so what I do is stream every day, right? And like that's the extent of my stuff here. That's 3 hours roughly, more or less, a night every day of the week. And if this were my livelihood, right, and if I place, you know, an ad at the start and an ad at the beginning, I would probably be a little upset if it got claimed. You know what I mean? I don't know that that necessarily would mean I'm in the right for doing what I'm doing, but I would probably stop playing the game, for example, if the music within it was what got me claimed or something like that. Because if this is my livelihood, you know, I gotta make what choice is right for me. And I guess thinking about it, most users do that. And I don't mean that in that I know for a fact, oh, they got claimed and now they're not playing a game anymore. My thought process is Fortnite is still popular. And some of the biggest streamers out there still play it, even though a lot of times they're very visibly not happy playing it. But they play it for the money, because that's where the money is, and I do not, like, I'm not ragging on that at all. I would be playing that too if I got paid. And I know that's a different situation, but I guess that kind of tells me that when there's money involved, you're probably gonna do where the, you know, go where the money is. So if there's like, let's completely remove the ID claim thing. If there's no money in a game I'm playing and this is my livelihood, so nobody's giving me any views at all, right? Like I'm playing the most obscure game and I get like 2 views, and normally I average like 10,000 or something. You can bet your ass I'm not gonna spend, you know, 2 hours playing that game even if I love it and uploading it, you know what I mean? Like if nobody's gonna be involved, first off, I'm not doing my job as an entertainer, right? If that's what I'm trying to do. Second off, there's no real incentive, right? Like if I can't engage my community, nobody watches that. As well as I'm not compensated for the time and effort I put into it. Not that it's all about that, but it's really the only way people could sustainably like continue to do it unless they were somehow already making considerable monies. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just have to make that choice to go where the money is. And I think that's why there's so much Fortnite still. It's like a self-fueling thing. You can tell a lot of the streamers are pretty burnt out on the game, but I'll be damned if they're not all playing it. You know what I mean? What the fuck are these even for? I can't eat this, can I? Okay. I kinda don't want to work on that tree. I know I didn't get fire anything. Fire protection. Should I look up how to make potions? Probably, huh? I think I need this, right? What is it? Sugar is Do I need blaze rods? I do, don't I? What does a fucking spider eye do for me? Oh, I need bottles of water. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I've maybe like twice made potions, and I'm pretty sure I had like a guide up at the time. I don't know. I hope what I'm saying here like doesn't come up as, oh, the only reason I'm doing this is for the money or something like that. Like, I can't understand why nobody would do this if they weren't getting paid. That's not what I'm getting at, but I do think we would probably see a lot less. How the fuck do I make this? Can I make gold nugs? Oh, I can. Oh, that's right. That's, you've always been able to do that too. That's what zombie pigmen drop. It's this, right? Okay. I don't remember what I need that for, by the way. My point was there's probably money in it because that's what I see all these channels that, I don't want to say steal other people's content, but they use other people's content to report on it or to parody it. And I can't imagine that there would be like hundreds of drama and whatchamacallit channels if there wasn't something in it for them. Like, who the fuck looks at drama or whatever? Just as an example, like takes a clip from Twitch, so and so said this about so and so on Twitch, and here's the clip, and here's their clip response, and here's the YouTube video exposing them for 45 fucking minutes. Like, maybe people love that more than I think. Maybe they enjoy doing it and they're not doing it for the money, but there's no way I would do that without fucking getting paid. I can tell you that much. At least that in particular. Okay, I guess I do need whatchamacallits. Which kinda sucks. Blaze rods. Because I don't know how to use them. So I guess now we should take a peek into the Nether. I was really hoping to get whatchamacallit. I should probably make sure I have something to write down the coordinates. I think my little post-it note has like 4 things written on it already, and it's already small enough. I should use a whole fucking notebook or something, but whatever. Okay. Alright, if you doing drama news shit and you not getting paid, fuck's wrong with you? That was the entire point of the last hour and a half. That's what I was getting at. Get some help. Give me like 2 seconds to make sure I can write the coordinates down, because I will get lost. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for our entrance into the Nether? My first time going here on stream. First time since the update. I mean, I haven't been here in years, I guess. Okay, we almost died as soon as we spawned in. What the fuck is this? Wow. It's exactly the same. I better look to make sure none of that's about to fall on us. Alright, this looks deadly. I should have brought cobble because I'm pretty sure there's ghasts in here, which reminds me. And they will slaughter us. So, if I'm not mistaken, I want to avoid hitting pigmen because they will fuck us. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, let's quickly do this. Oh! That's pretty easy. We're basically at 0063. Right? That's not 12,000, is it? Am I reading that wrong? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess, what do we go, like 1,000 blocks 2 different ways or something like that? So that makes sense. There's a lot of nether quartz here. That's good. That's free XP. And glowstone. Let's take a look around. I'd like a stronghold. Because we want blaze rods so we can make fire potions so we can be here. Wow. I don't want to explore too much, sadly, because we don't have potions. Yikes. I kind of don't know what to do. I was really banking on get lucky, which you should always do. Oh, and we're lucky. I believe if I hit one of those, I am fuckadome. Well, that's scary. Personally, I've never really been too big a fan of quartz blocks, but we could maybe make a little structure with them. Oh shit, sick twist, buddy. And this is actually perfect. This is really lucky. Okay. If I were smart, like I said, definitely would have brought that cobble. Oh, I love how fast this stuff gets picked up. Are you picking up what I'm putting down there, Billy? I might do something with this. The thing is, it's a massive undertaking typically. Maybe I'll just turn it into a spawner. Ooh, magma cube. I believe I need magma cream for something, right? Wow. I don't think those used to spawn, did they? Big yikes. Alright, let's try to take this little shit on. I'm gonna save my arrows. He won't burn me, will he? I think the only thing I have to worry about is withers. I do have 1 bucket of milk. I probably should have brought an extra. Did I get any cream? 1 magma cream. I'm gonna guess that's for fire? Ooh, blaze rod. Let me blaze. Did I really miss him? I kinda don't want to climb up there while he's shooting. So here's what I'm gonna do. Hi. That was super scary. Oh! Got him. I just tried to press R to cancel that. Okay, there's some weather skeletons. And I think that's a blaze spawner right there. Now, the reason I'd want them is for their skulls. So I can summon a wither. Oh! Fuck. Okay. Okay. That was scary. I want to leave this spawner is the problem. Let's just check around, see if there's any easily accessible chests. Yeah, this is a problem. I'd like to avoid them if I can. I should be fine, I think, as long as they don't hit me. Okay. No, let's go ahead and get our milk at the ready. Our water bucket's useless in here. It will instantly evaporate. I'm pretty sure they changed like all these textures, by the way. It's kind of weirding me out. Is that a ghast? What is this? What is this? Oh, glowstone. Okay. Because I don't have Silk Touch. I was like, what the fuck is right in here? Makes no sense. Oh, I probably shouldn't have brought all of my good stuff. Like, there's no need for this pickaxe to be with me right now. It's gonna end very poorly for your boy. Wow, that's such good XP. Wow. Oh. I don't know why I talked about all that shit for like 2 hours. Literally, all I wanted to do was mention they released their dispute, or they released their claim. And I don't know if it's because I was right and I was within fair use, or if I was right and they weren't actually the claim, like the rights owner to it either, so who knows. That's what started that entire fucking hour and a half of stupid shit where you a problem, girl. So the problem with him is not only does he set me on fire, right? But I'm pretty sure they have like some knockback. Ooh, perfect, a blaze rod. Let's go down. Is this where it came up? I don't think so. It's gotta be right next to where I was. Okay, those are blaze. Alright, you know what? Back off for a second. Okay, oh! Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna try to jump that while I'm burning. I know what happens. Oh, that's pure lava down there. Holy shit. Alright, there's a blaze spawner right up here too. I don't think they can come in here though. Sick play, Billy. I don't think it even matters that I'm putting torches in terms of spawn. Here we go, this is what I wanted. I'm pretty sure they can still spawn, like I was saying though. The reason I'm putting it down though is because I'm pretty sure you can't see on stream, correct? Maybe I'm wrong. I do know you can stop them from spawning with slabs, like that's the way you make a spawner in general. Alright, that's so I know which way to go. You know what? I should save that. That's the only way I can really feasibly kill a ghast or a blaze, so. I don't really have a use for that, but I'll take it for now. Okay. I hear a ghast, by the way. That's what that noise is, if you're wondering. Up here to the left. It's like right above us right now. I really like these blocks. This is a small fortress. Out of curiosity, how well is this gonna break these? Oh! Can you imagine if I had that efficiency 4, dude? That'd be nut-tastic, brothers. The reason I'm gathering this is so I can smelt it and actually make these blocks. It would maybe be more efficient, honestly. Almost certainly be more efficient if I just grab them, but I don't know. There's something a little satisfying about doing what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and I think I barely have any, actually. Kinda scared, honestly. Wait, this was stairs up, wasn't it? Oh, this is just straight up stairs, though. So that's soul sand, it slows you down. I can always come back and re-add this stuff if I do want to build here. So I'm not going to be too torn up about it. Plus I kind of need this stuff right now. I think you can grow netherwort on just about anything. I think grass. But I'm pretty sure it just grows faster on that. I hear some pickles. Just leave that for now, I don't really care. You know what? Store that, I don't need that. I think this is just a dead end. Yep. Hopefully it's not too dark, because I know it's pretty dark in here. So I'm trying to put these torches down every so often. Good amount of glowstone around here if I ever do get resistance potions, fire resistance. So typically you want to bring cobble in here. I guess I don't know if that still works, but I'm pretty sure cobble blocks cannot be blown up by gas. Whereas anything that spawns in that, oh, there's more over there. I don't think I've been over there, have I? But my point was going to be that typically you want cobble because it would block a gas shot and not blow up. So if you're like building across, you can't really get it shot out from under you, although it will probably have some kick. Fuck that. Like some knockback, so you'll probably get knocked off, but I don't know. If you build yourself into something, you don't have to really worry. Was supposed to be my point. That's weird. I've never seen this before. It's like half built, half not. I'm in. I've been here? When did I go here? What? Fuck me. I don't remember this at all. Okay. This is gonna be scurry, dude. That's a blaze spawner right there, by the way. I hear the ghast. He's below? He's below? Huh. Make it very obvious. And a little safer, mayhaps. I don't really like walking near edges here. It can be a lot harder to get places in the Nether. Plus this gives us a chance to like really gather some stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and put that there. We gotta watch out for him. Could probably be using fortune on this, huh? Oh, he's shooting, dude. You sure about this? Drop that. I feel like this is more valuable to me right now. I know there's no shortage of it whatsoever. Should be able to two-tap him. He drop his rod. Ooh, give me that rod, girl. Alright. If I could make some fire resist potions, that'd be fantastic. little too much up the top. Oh, that was scary. Even though I was like pretty sure I was safe, that was still super scary to me for some reason. Oh, is that them? I thought that was a fucking magnet frame, dude. Okay. Oh. How is all this here? Didn't I already put this out? I find that noise quite disconcerting. Like, it honestly has kind of got me shook. Kind of sounds like a creepy ass little girl, like crying and laughing. I'm surprised that I actually have a thing this close. It's actually really lucky of me to get that. I should probably up my render distance. Feels short, doesn't it? Pretty sure it's like, what is it? Maybe it changed with the update. Am I stupid? Video settings, I guess? 16? Doesn't feel like 16. Anything this way? What is this called? Is it still called Hell? Nether rack. Minecraft Nether. I'm pretty sure it used to be called Hell, didn't it? Alrighty. Let's take some of this back. I mostly want to see if it's magma cream and whatever. Ooh, that hurts me eyes with that transition there. Alrighty. Put that in there for now. Store that. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't use that with the stone cutter? Fuck off, mate. Yeah, fucking can. Alright then. Hold this stuff on me. Should have put it in the fucking barrel up there. That was the plan. That's why I left it up there. Big yikes. Okay. Doesn't it need to be powder? I guess. Do I need to put another wart in first? Is that how this works? I think so, right? And then magma cream should make them all into, well, whatchamacallit? The other thing we need the blaze rods for are ender eyes, so we can make a thing. I think this makes what I want. And then the glowstone dust? What extends them? Oof. I don't remember. Redstone? Please be fire potion. I think it is. Yes! Okay. I don't remember what it is. Is it this? Is that? Oh. What makes it splash? I think that makes it splash actually, doesn't it? Oh no, gunpowder makes it splash. I think this is what I want to make it level 2. Right? Oh no, that makes it 8 minutes. Okay. Does this do anything for me? No. Will that make it? Oh, level 2? A whole rod? You want the rod, girl? I can't even stick it in there, juicer. What does this do? Does this do something for me? Looking like a hot no. I mean, all of this might be like in vain, right? Because I'm not even sure if they actually work. Okay. Where do I want to set up my nether wart? Maybe like right here? Make it a little awkward, so it's like this was a natural cave, maybe. We'll dig it down a little bit. A little too much right there. We'll adjust. I don't know that this needs to be like massive or anything. Also, can this be lit? I don't think it can, right? I think this needs to be dark. I might need to like seal this off or something, or maybe nothing can spawn on soul sand. I might be fucked. And my other option is to just like put a bunch right by the spawn of the nether and not even worry about it. And just like go in there every so often, and that's when I'll be getting it. So here was my idea. Ooh, that was weird. I wanted like a strip of walkway so I can harvest it without walking on the soul sand. But I think I'm gonna make it more than a strip. But it's gonna maybe start around there or something like that. But I just put that there as like an idea. Fuck's sake, I'm panicking. Oh, there we go. So like the idea was going to be like something like that, and you can just walk by and collect it. I know there's ways to automate this kind of shit, or like, you know, put water in between so it just like falls to you or something. But I don't want it to be efficient. You know, we're giving that up for the aesthetic. This might be wasteful, but I think I might make that room out of like netherrack brick and stuff. Or maybe I'll make it all green. I feel like the red will be too harsh though. Maybe I'll do a mixture. I came in here for this. I was like, what did I do with all my coal? That's what I did with all my coal. Got a good amount of saddles from that, by the way. That's nice. Maybe I'll turn that into a wither skeleton spawner. Although that's really ugly. Maybe since it's so close, I'll just turn it into something like beautiful. Not that I can do that. Maybe just like make encapsulated rooms. Like basically just make it into my own fortress. Build around it, build on it. you know, mix maybe some normal brick in and encapsulate the spawners, and maybe leave like some of the paths where I believe Wither can spawn empty, so that they can in fact spawn. I'm losing my shit. Help. Okay, I'm gonna have to have some of these talks to calm the fuck down. Kinda wish I had Silk Touch to take some nether quartz. Let me do some testing. Will this grow out here? Also, how does it look? I mean, that doesn't look too bad, the red on the green. Alright, well, we'll let that be, and we'll see what happens to it. God, I'm stupid. This doesn't need to be massive or anything, because I don't know that I'm really planning on like a ton of nether works. Plus, it'll multiply pretty quick, so I'm not that like concerned. Let's also like try to make this not look like a perfect fucking rectangle if we can. That'll be super inefficient, but fuck it. Let's put some below too. Add some depth. I guess there's no reason it can't start growing now. Like, yeah, this is a farm now, but, you know. Hello. Actually. Why not? Why now? You know what? Let's move it up one. Cause that looks super weird with the iron, or not the iron, the stone exposed like right next to it. Like, why is that exposed right there? You know what? Add some texture to this. You know, just a little bit of difference. You know, why would it all be the same? You know what I mean? I don't know why, but like some of these shapes are just fucking bothering me. Am I stupid? Like, this bothers me. It looks like a fucking Tetris piece. Put that there for now. My bad. That there, I guess. Now, should I line this in grass? Or netherrack? I don't really want any of this stuff visible. Whatever I decide. You know what I mean? Like, that's way too sharp of a difference. Can I make that into slabs? No. Oh, that's right. Oof. Oof. Any chance I can use you? Fuck. Well, I have a stack of nether bricks. At least I can do that. Oh, did they change the way their fences are? That's interesting. Ooh. Okay. Let's just test how this is gonna look. The thing is, I don't want to keep it all netherrack in here. It's gonna have to, like, mix. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do it in patches to try and work it in. I wanted this to look natural at first, but maybe we just built this later. I don't know. That looks super awkward. Oof. Big nope. Don't mind that necessarily. That just kind of looks a little bit like it's holding it up. Kind of picked a bad place for this in general. Just kind of give it like a little bit of that leak effect. I think I have some plain Jane stone here, don't I? No, that's andesite. I don't want to use that right now. Good to know I have that much andesite, though. I feel like this just does not go. I feel like that's super awkward. It just does not look good. I'm trying to make it look like it was just here, but I don't feel like it's working. And I don't really see myself being able to work in grass. let's see if we can maybe put down like a pillar right here, maybe. The idea behind that is it's just holding it up there for some reason, and we're just trying to work it in. I think I'm just being too desperate about this, right? There's just no reason to have to work this in. Fuck. It would be so much easier on myself. Kind of makes me want to work some soul sand into the walls too. Why is it only on the floor? But the idea is it's corrupting it kind of deal. It either spawned here naturally or it's here because we planted it, maybe. You know, and it corrupted the land. I think it might work better if I put some cobble in, because it's a similar texture. So it's like adding a little bit to help the transition. I don't know. I feel like I'm just trying to use it more than it needs to be used. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs this. It's not really adding much to the build. Just looks so unnatural. And now that looks like a fucking pattern, so let's change it. Literally just the same fucking pattern. Can't believe I've done this. Raining? I don't know. Now the other option is I don't really have dirt on me. Let me go grab some. Also, let's see how this is doing out here. It's growing fine. Okay. Dirt. Dirt. So we dirted up. Oh, you know, did I put this away? Look at that. Maybe add that in too. But we dirt up either all of where the netherrack is, or maybe... Oop, my bad. Oh, that gave me two. Interesting. Okay. Dirt all of where the stone is, and leave the netherrack stuff. And try to grow grass in here. Or maybe just mix it. I feel like that's way too much color. It's gonna be really hard to get grass in here. My bad. But the reason we're trying to work in like the dirt and whatnot is because we want it to look like, you know, it's normal crops that got corrupted or something, you know, like the land itself. So we're trying to work everything in, but I feel like as a result I'm just like going too far. Has science gone too far? I know right now the answer is fuck yeah, America. trying to make it so I can connect all of the dirt that's touching other dirt. If that makes any sort of sense. That way I can... I think that's the rando dude, isn't it? That way I can like throw down a single piece of grass. Where is he? Right above us, right? Do you have any terracotta? Hey, Billy. I might die by those. I think the closest swamp to us was like 10,000 blocks. How much was that? I don't know. You know what? No. We'll make that an episode. We'll just go find a swamp again. Maybe I'll look at one of my old streams and find it. The problem with this is the only way I can tell if I like it is if I try it. Oh, here I go. Put this right here. Hope it starts spreading. Like malaria. I think I'm gonna get rid of the granite because it's just adding way too much. We'll leave the dirt though. Looks weird as fuck. Kind of want to leave some of these just so it looks, you know, different. Like it doesn't look like I built it, obviously. And in fact, it's making me want to like push some of this in for that very same reason. And I also wanted to see, can I maybe work these in or something? That just doesn't make sense, huh? No. I don't like it. Oh. Did he just take damage? Did he die? I think he's asleep, dude. Go save him if he's fighting. I think he just took fall damage though. This is like all mountainy. Yeah, he probably like went up a little bit and fell down. Because I don't think it's nighttime and it's not a thunderstorm. I'm really envisioning a branch that way that's like equal size to that. I think that will make it stop looking like a skinny penis. Nothing wrong with one of those if you got them. Just saying. Our grass grown a little bit. Alright, we know it grows generally. So I think it'll be alright. Put that in there. Somebody spawn in here? I would have been shook, dude. I don't know. I know that's kind of a waste, but you know, I feel like this is way too straight. Let's sorry. You gotta go, buddy. Do that. I don't even know if that really helped. Had to do it to him. I'm gonna leave that there because it feels like, oh, we can't even control it, you know, where it's going. Put that there. And, that there. I know those are wasted, but it's for the aesthetic. You already know what it do. Let's get rid of all the stuff that's gonna show on the surface. Actually, I needed a lot of this for our sand village. Let's actually grab as much as we can right now. This is gonna come in handy. I don't know if I necessarily need as much as I can, actually. We'll get this last layer, because this is looking a lot more than I wanted, as it were. So the reason I'm putting some of this here is so I can tie it in better with the over there. It's obviously not going to be this this shape, if that makes sense. Like I'm gonna misshapen the whole tunnel to like this kind of deal. But for now, I'm just like putting some stuff down. But like the point is, at some point, you know, it's not gonna be 3 wide all the way down, because that just looks way too man-made and like perfect, like machine made, really. Like we want it to look imperfect. You know, we're gonna raise the ceiling in some areas. You know what I mean? Just something like that. That makes any sort of sense. Just to give it like a little more natural feel. And hopefully we can maybe force some grass to spread here. Probably could pretty easily, so it's not that big a deal. We'll deal with that later. See how this grass is coming on? Fantastic. Let's go have us a sleep. Get this bitrate destroying water. Can that just not grow down there, or what's going on with that? What is this? Oh, that's that fucking horse. I was like, what are you doing here, girl? That's a horse fucker right there. Whoa. I just realized I typed that because I was pressing W to move. And then 0, 0, 0 to mute, 0 to unmute. That's my toggle mute for the stream. I try to like clear my throat or something, because in spite of having done this for over a year, I tend to get like a dry mouth, and it's just unpleasant because I talk too much. Like I've literally talked more the past year than I probably did the previous, you know, rest of my life. I came out here for a reason. What did I want? What did I want? What did I want? Why did I come out here? Oh, I wanted to feed my pickles. Oh wait, I did leave that in there. I was like, how did that get in my inventory? Thought I left that here. It's gonna be a loot fest. Is that really it? Bruh. How did that get in there? He had nothing I wanted, right? I mean, I want that, but I don't feel like it's worth paying for. Wait, how much were they? Were they one each? I could buy, like, 40 of them, right? I don't know. I think maybe we'll just make an adventure out of it. Go find a swamp. Harvest a bunch. I don't even think I need shears. I'm pretty sure I can just slap them, right? It'll probably only be like this specific area that has this going on, by the way. You know what? There was a soul sand I put in the ceiling, isn't there? Guess not. We'll take this one then. Andesite? No. There's already too much texture here. We'll just put that there for now. Let's just grow one out here. Little sense as that makes. Little do you know. We'll leave that there. Okay. No, it's probably cheaper. Fuck. If I got a lot of shit on me, let's dump this cobble. Okay. Dump some of that, dump that, dump that, dump that, dump that, dump that. Let's just clear up a little bit. Probably cheapest if I do this. Let's just do 4. That way I don't have to use 6 up. Just do like that, maybe. And then I can put lanterns there. Put that there. Let's go grab our lanterns. Finish this aesthetic, and then I'm probably going to be ending the stream. You know what? I feel like I got nothing accomplished again. But yeah, it's something. What the hell did I even do this stream? I guess I mined and got substantial diamond. But, where did I put my lanterns? Literally all I did was rant about legal theories, dude. What the fuck's wrong with me? I don't know. I'm probably wrong about all of that, by the way. Take none of that as legal advice. Cool. It really does intrude though, so I might need to make that a little wider because that makes a path 2 here. And my hope was to maybe like never make it more than or less than 3. So the reason I did this is, for one, it ties into that up there. But also I wanted a reason to be able to hang these. And to also add a little more, because this, like head on, this looked really flat. Like it looks okay-ish like this or something, but you know, just looking at it, it was basically just a flat wall. I don't know, I think I could work with these. I'd like to basically make a replica of this thing, but like a smaller probably, like a stubby one that's kind of broken down. And I'm gonna tell you my vision before I end the stream. And I'd like to either do that like maybe in the middle of the forest where all you see is like the slightest little, you know, half of the top or something. You know what I mean? Sticking out above the stuff. You know, like basically cut that in half. Like everything under it's obviously usable and you can still get up there, but make it look dilapidated and make it like low enough that it barely peeks over the majority of these. Or maybe put it there, get rid of the ruin and have that ruin effect. Or maybe just make it in that forest, or maybe make it out here, or in the middle of the town, or I don't know. Maybe make it on top of my skeleton spawner to tie in that camp. Although I kind of like the idea that those are camps. I think that's a cool theme. I don't know. Because I do want this to be like a mystical forest. But sometimes mystical forests have stuff in them, you know what I mean? So maybe what I'll do is put it like right here. And then like put a tree, maybe like, this one's too close, but like a massive tree, maybe like right here or something. And do everything I can to hide it, but like still make it visible. And so like when you're coming up to it, it looks small. But it's actually pretty large, but it's not as large as everything around it. It's been overgrown. Other option is to tear down that festering shithole I made for the villagers. Make them live in that. And basically have the only way in and out be like a... Hello? Be something between the... fuck. The two towers. Hey, buddies. Come on in. Come on in. Yay. Alright, thank you for stopping by. I guess I have some here too. I'm gonna tame the fuck out of these things so they don't despawn. We have two at our desert village. They're so fucking cute, dude. One day we'll release them into our farm. Oh, he's mine now. I don't remember seeing the hearts. I don't think you can control them no matter what. Hey. Ow, 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 ow. Stupid fucking cunt. Spit. Okay. He'll spit on me, right? Spit on me. Okay. Well, we'll have to build them their own pen next time. Eventually, I'd like to release a bunch of animals into the forest because I'm probably gonna turn it off or something, just so it looks populated and used. But we'll see. Anyway, that's the general idea. I don't know when I'm gonna start the Nether rack project because that's gonna be quite the undertaking. Unless I tear down the fortress in general. I also don't know when I'm gonna renovate the fortress. Fuck, I already forgot the other thing I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm brain dead. Either way, don't listen to me anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't believe I talked for like an hour about stupid shit. It was just, you know, two of like 400 videos I've done or something. 400 streams, I think. I think it's less than that, but still like 350 or something. That got their disputes either timed out or removed. Those are the only ones that I disputed, by the way. Anyway, none of that's relevant. Nobody cares. I don't make money either way. Um, so, unless it's from a referral link, maybe, but I don't make any directly from YouTube. So, all that bullshit said, don't take my advice on legal issues. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Feel free to follow me here or on Twitter if you want to know when I'm going live, or if for some reason you're watching this on YouTube. It's probably not monetized. No, you made it this far, consider subscribing. You can leave a comment, tweet at me if you have suggestions, tips, tell me why the fuck my dirt's doing this, for example. You know, comments, concerns, all that good stuff. I'll do my best to respond, or you can just call me a cunt. Why did I run out of food so fast? Either way, like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next one. And until then, Yamas. Also, bye.